Till all the seas gang dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun, and I will love thee still, my dear, till the sands of time have run. Words from our very own national bard, Rabbie Burns, but there's no chance of this rock melting. This is the I Do oathing stone. Now, the oathing stone is probably one of the least common of the rituals, but it is still very beautiful. If we go back to ancient times in Scotland, where things were often recorded on tablets and stone, this is where the idea of the oathing stone comes from, because I'm sure you've all heard the phrase set in stone, and this is what the oathing stone ritual is all about. It's about the words you're speaking to each other, the vows you're making to each other, in some way becoming energy that comes down through your arms and your hands and are imbued into the stone where they are held for all time. So it's a very beautiful, powerful ritual. This oathing stone comes from the Outer Hebrides of Scotland, where you find some of the oldest stone in the world, and as you can see, it's the perfect heart shape. I was up there in one of my jaunts and I set the intention of finding an oathing stone, and I kid you not, within 2 minutes on the beach in Lewis, I'd found this. It's absolutely beautiful. It's also very, very heavy. But if you want to have an oathing stone in your ceremony, you are most welcome to use this one. Like all my ritual items, it has been blessed in ritual by me on the Outer Hebrides. But you can also, and you are most welcome, to bring your own oathing stone. And many, many couples do that. They go for a walk in a place that's very special to them, and they set the intention for their ceremony to find an oathing stone, and that's what they do. They find a wee stone or a big stone and they bring it along to use when they are going to speak their vows to each other. So what does that look like in ceremony? Well, it can be done in a number of ways. I can come forward and hold the oathing stone. Please place your left hands on the stone, and then say a few words, and then allow the couple to speak their vows to each other. Or if you take your hands away, you can have one of your guests come forward and stand here and hold the oathing stone, and the same thing would happen. The couple would place their hands on the stone and then speak their vows to each other, or indeed you can ask them to hold the stone. So can I ask you both to put your right hands out, your right hands together like that, and just, I know it's heavy, it was too heavy, say. And then please place your left hands on the stone. And then please, Jean, look at Gay and repeat after me. Gay. As we stand here today. On our wedding day. And you would just have the couple recite the vows while having their hands placed on the oathing stone. So I'll ask you to take your hands away, ladies. How heavy is that?
It's heavy.
Pretty heavy, right? There's a lot of beautiful vows being imbued in here. You know, it's a really lovely ritual. It's one of the ancient Celtic rituals, and it works really well with the hand fasting and the quaich. You know, you don't want to have too many rituals in your ceremony, but this is one that really works very well. And another couple of points. You can also have this at the beginning of your ceremony to state your intent. When you come together, as you all know, and we've talked through your ceremony and what it might look like, at that part early on where I ask you to state your intent for being in the space, which is to come together as a married couple, you can use the oathing stone there. And then later on for your vows, you can use a hand fasting, you can bring in a hand fasting. So there are a number of different ways you can use it. And the other thing you can do, if you look behind me here, there's an old well. And that in itself is an oathing stone. If you're in a venue that's made of stone or has stone in the floor, so if you're in an old church or if you're in a building that has an exposed wall that's stood there for centuries, why not use that as your oathing stone? So if that was the case, I would just ask you as a couple to go over, in whatever way was natural for you, to place your hands on the stone, and then you would say your vows to each other there. So we're just going to recreate what it might look like to use your natural venue as your oathing stone. Can I ask you to head over and just to, in whatever way feels right for you, but together place your hands on the wall. If you could turn and look at each other. Turn and look at each other. You can use your left hand, Jean. That's it. And look at each other. So we would just make sure that it was natural, you were feeling, you were together, and then while you were there, I would get you to recite your wedding vows. Thank you, ladies.